Hey everyone. Oh, what is that made of? Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. I don't think that might work. That might work. Okay, let's try that. No, 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 that's not good. All right. Is anybody out there? All right, I'm going to go to my iPhone. Yep. Okay. Very good. Make sure everybody could hear, or everybody was there. I'm gonna take my earphones out. Go close them. Supposed to say power off. Thank you. Goodness. Seems like it takes forever to turn those things off. All right. Wait for everybody to come. Shake my drink. Shake, 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 shake my drink. Hey, Nicole. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. I've got some lurkers. Okay. All right, good. I've been working in the Europa book by Rita Berman, and I've done quite a bit so far. Oh, I'm a little tired this morning, but it's all right. I think my dog got a hold of that one. I'm almost done with this, and then I'm using Grizaye pencils and Paul Rubin oil pastels. You don't have to use these particular ones. They're all different kinds of pencils. These are just the ones that I picked for this picture. I was thinking of making all the month of November Grizaye month, or mostly Grizaye. Hey Audrey, hey Noelle, hey Zoe. I hope you didn't quit your live stream just because I was coming over. I actually wasn't sure how long you had been live streaming. By the time I went over there, did I use this one? Guess I did. No. Where's the other green? Yes. I was just thinking about getting my coloring stuff out, but I'm too tired to. It's dark and rainy day here in Ohio. Oh, Ohio. It is not a dark and rainy day. It's here in Texas. It's probably cloudy and, well, it's got a little sun, I guess. A little cloudy. Oh, goodness, I appreciate that, but Zoe, it's okay if you do. I mean, you felt like coming back, and I don't want you to worry about that. You can stream whenever you like. Now, people tell me that also, and I still will stop my stream or wait. Not all of them, but some. Like, it was really hard how do I say that in English? So sometimes Barber Colors will come on a Tuesday morning or Friday morning, and I would much rather go see her stream than to do my own, but I go ahead and do it anyway. And yeah, and people say it doesn't matter. You can stream whenever you want, but then I don't want to stream during when Barbara comes on. And I almost didn't stream until you were done, but I didn't know how long you'd been on, so. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Oh my goodness, Zoe, that's so kind. Hey, Sam. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with this package right here. Seems like it's not coming out like I envisioned, but that's all right. I'm wanting to get this page done. All right. If you can tell from last time, I worked on the wall here, which I'm not so sure I like. I'm not feeling it. The Grizaye burnisher blender. I'm going to try to use that on here a little bit. Am I too far? I told myself I wasn't going to forget. And I did. I did. Sorry, look away, Audrey. Sorry about that. Yeah, thanks. I think I'll finish it on the stream. Maybe. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to smooth out the wall. I need to move my my phone over here so that I can see. Yeah, that way I don't have to look up from my paper. I just look straight at the chat. All right. Since I'm using Grizaye pencils, I thought I should use their burnisher blender. I'm going to try this one, the Prismacolor one. Whoop. Always clean your blender. Yeah, the Prismacolor one is softer. Some stream I should do blender test on everything. Probably other people have done that too, but I haven't. I think it would be fun. I've got 4 different blenders. Can try them. Maybe I've already done it. I don't remember. Oh no. Do you remember what colors you used? Okay, I think so. The greens are primarily olive and lime of, oh, there we go, of the Grizaye. I may have used a little of the plain green. Didn't I just have it sitting here? Gosh, I lose things so fast. I'm just... I really need to get my pencils sorted back into their proper places. Well, the other one I used was a green, and it is a little bit yellowy, so I used that up in the oh, that's not it. Used it up in the leaves. Oh, can't lose your mouse. Don't lose your mouse. That's so funny. I just had it here. Anyway, it was green. Let's see, on the leaves, I did that. On the yellow, I used yellow. And I did a lot of layering, so I probably will pull out a bunch of different colors here. The jasmine, I think I primarily used on the walls. With sunburst, I used that in the middle there. And ochre, and then I wanted to get a little darker. Did I use terracotta on those, or did I just go? I must have used a little bit of the terracotta up there. And the jasmine I really didn't pull out until I was starting to work on the wall. I might have used a little up here too. I don't know. Those were basically the pencils I used for the flowers. The windows and the cat and the curtain and up here, I used powder and ultramarine, and I did use white, Prisma white on there, on some of that. Wonder what the equivalent pencils would be to Grizaye. Well, I happen to have, I think the Grizaye are on my giant undertaking. There were some pencil sets I got after I did this, and I didn't want to add any more. Let's see if I even added it. It was G. Okay. So you see, Grizaye 24 Lemon, which is the lemon. They're a lighter green. Yellow. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brain? Find their plain yellow. I don't know if I got their plain yellow on there. Yep, okay. Their plain yellow is like Color's Canary Yellow. That's Arteza, Cadmium. No, that's Artex. It's cadmium yellow in the polys. Hey, Kenny. Is that what you wanted to know, Audrey? Let's see, Sunburst. Here's the jasmine, and it looks kind of like dark Naples ochre. If you're wanting to do that one, do polys. Sunburst. You know what I should do when I think I'll add that to what I do before, to prep. I will find the equivalents in Prisma and Poly, which is usually the two everyone uses or some use. Yeah, I can't find the Sunburst. It's going to be very orangey, so it might not even be on this page. Oh, there it is. So that one is like Color Autumn Gold. And maybe dark cadmium yellow. You were? Oh my goodness. That's cool. What do you think? Have you tried them at all? Oh, you have the Arteza. Why did I think you had polys? I don't know. Yeah, Arteza cadmium yellow for Arteza for the yellow. Still haven't opened it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll tell you, I will do equivalents in the future. And really you can just use any yellow, any blue that you like. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. You have some polys. No, Audrey. You haven't opened them yet. Oh my goodness. Open them, Audrey. Open them. They're wonderful pencils. It takes a little bit of getting used to the difference between them and Prismas or Artezas. Okay, the browns, I used the jasmine, the ochre, and the terracotta on those. So the terracotta in this case is a reddish brown. The ochre is more of a yellowy brown or dark yellow. I'm thinking goldenrod maybe. Jasmine is kind of a sandy color. Oh boy, I love swatching. Can you tell with what I just showed you? That was just the yellows. Yes, open and play. So in the future then, I can write down the equivalents in the artisas and the prismas and the polys. I think that ought to cover it. So yeah, that's what I used on there. On this color, what is this thing? Ornament. This was a disaster. Oh no, my camera's acting funky. Sorry. Look away, Audrey. Sorry, I gotta get my camera. I think I must have hit it. This was a disaster. I tried to use a sparkle pen on it, and it was too dark, so I used, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the sparkle pen. It was the glaze. I tried to use glaze, a glaze and a yellow, this color and a white one, and it was a disaster. So then I came back with the orchid that I used up here, and it was a disaster too. So I really don't know what to do with this part. I may just have to leave it. I don't know. I could try putting a lighter sparkle pin or something on the top. I don't think there's any light color ones. Not that I have. I wonder if I could try. This. It looks orchidy. Or mulberry. I just wonder if that would help to kind of I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I'm very sleepy this morning. I've got this one student whose parents like to book a double. So 25-minute class and then another 25-minute class. And he's 8 years old and he's rambunctious. He plays the piano. I asked him several times, what does he want to be when he grows up? And he says a pianist. All right, let's see what kind of disaster this might bring. Your bow looks lovely. Oh, it does? Well, if you looked at it close up, you would go, oh, I see why you're going to fix that. That's a little odd, yes. All right, I'm going to see what this does for me. If it is a disaster, then so be it. I think it's working out. Anyway, I was telling you the student is, he wears me out, and that's all I can say. He's 8, rambunctious, he wears me out. Tries my patience. I don't know that I've had a more trying student. And I've suggested to the parent that maybe they would do better with a different teacher, but they keep booking me. I don't know if that's any better. Maybe a little better. I don't think I have anything darker than that. I mean, that's a very unusual color. The only thing it can go up to is red. I'm not sure I'm prepared to see what red would do. I think I'll mix those two. That makes a color that I didn't want. It makes a pretty color. Look, kind of a pinky color, which almost looks like bubble gum. So if you ever want bubble gum, put those two colors together. These don't really have names, so I couldn't really say. I better not put that red on there. I wonder if maybe purple would be better. I'm just trying to make it darker. I don't think I want to go too purpley. You do? Yeah. I was looking at my color wheel. So I was watching I say so a lot, I'm sorry. Karen. And she popped out her color wheel and she was looking at it, and I think she was doing blending. She was talking about blending. So I thought, I wonder, I've got yellow, green, blue, brown. What am I gonna do with that? So I put it in I moved this little dial and it showed this color. So you've got I've got my pink, sorry, words are hard today, orange, yellow, orange, and this green, yellow, and my blue, right? So then I come over and say, this would be good on there. So that's what I did. Okay. I'm not sure it's doing anything. I think I'll mix them on the palette. Yeah, I think those mix together pretty well. But I don't know if it's going to work very well in this picture. I think I'm just making it worse. Leave well enough alone. I do need some more of these little brushes. I need some more brushes. Oh wow, look at that. It really looks like bubblegum, doesn't it? I was saying these don't have names. Some of them sort of have a name, and of course they have the Chinese name, but it is actually too small for me to point my phone at. Okay, I think I'm going to be done with that, because anything else I do, I think will just make it worse. And I think I will put some Wink of Stella on it to make it sparkle. So now you know Wink of Stella works well over well, pastels. There. And I think I'll put some here. And that maybe on the curtains in the window. I think that's pretty cool. We have sparkly curtains. All right, what am I missing here? I was actually looking at it thinking it was really pretty, and I loved oh, you did. Well, thanks. Well, you know how things close up look kind of funny. Let me see. I think I want to orange up those curtains just a little bit. And probably take out some of that. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Take out some of that dark color I've put in there. Did anybody, or who saw Emily the other night or the other afternoon? I guess it would be night in the UK. When she was on Instagram. She was on an Instagram live stream with another colorist. Did anybody catch that? I can't seem to get the delicate look for others can achieve. Oh. Just color lightly, I guess. I put Posca on those scrolls because I was going to go back with a sparkle pin and perhaps make a mess. I don't know. But the sparkle pin, this is Stardust, wasn't going to show up on top of that brown. Ooh, it's a shaky day. It's all right. We're allowed to have shaky days. I thought I'd put white down. And so it would look better. I think I got that idea from Connie. You should look at her live stream from the last from Tuesday. It's really cool. She took this brown paper and put a stamp of an outline of a flower, and then she colored it with white pencil, and then on top of that she colored with the other colors of pencils. And she said, and she showed the difference between coloring it straight on the brown paper versus coloring it on top of the white that you put down. And it makes it so bright and beautiful. It's awesome. I think Well, the door, I think the door I used is silver, which I think I want to keep that. I'm not sure I want to go. So yeah, she gave me the idea of putting the white down. Now, I've done that before, but not to not to stand out on a darker color. So that was pretty fun. Yes, Connie and craft paper. Well, then you like dark tones. If you want to try it the other way, try it the other way. Maybe I'll do dark tones sometime to see how it works with my brain. All right, let's work on this blue. I'm not sure I'm going to do anything to the background. Yikes. Because it's so intricate in those little spots. I don't know if I can get to it. Get in between. I suppose I could try a very sharpened pencil. And very slowly. Yeah. It makes me want to get out some cardstock. I've got some, I don't have brown like that, but it makes me want to get those out and draw something on there, or stencil. I've got all these stencils. Wouldn't that be fun? Put stencils down on a paper very lightly and then color over it. Oh, Audrey, you making Christmas cards? Oh, you're going to try what she did? Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be awesome. Almost. This needs to be darker. I don't know if we've got. See, I've got violet. I think that would be too purple. Denim. Oh, that's too. This denim reminds me of peacock blue. That indigo looks very much like indigo. Sapphire. I don't think I put these in order. Woo! That's blue. That's blue. This might work. Yikes. Nope. I'll try indigo. Indigo after go. All right. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. I'm not one for putting a lot of pinky purple on a page, but I felt like this needed something else. You know, it needed another color besides blue and yellow, green, and brown. I think if I could do it over, I might have made maybe the whole house. Well, I wanted it to be chocolate, so it's going to be that way. I might pick different colors, maybe than blue and pinkish purple. I'm not sure. But it's too late anyway, so here we are. Hey, Callie. Thanks for coming in. This is just powder and ultramarine. I wanted the ultramarine, but I didn't want a dark ultramarine color, so I decided to add the powder to it, which I think works really well. Okay, now you notice this right here. I don't know if you can see that, but this deal right here is supposed to be just like, well, I fixed it over here, but the curtains were in front of it. And I think, how can the curtain be in front of part of the window? So what I did was just color it over because it looks odd. Right here, I can make a hole, maybe a little Posca. Oh, it's chilly this morning. It is 76 this morning here in the great state of Texas. So I'm gonna cover over that, let that dry, and then did I just do that? Then I'll cover, well, I suppose I could have just, no, that's it. Yep. Now I need teeny tiny black pen. I think this one's black. That one's white. Sparkly black fine liner. Yeah, okay, let's see. There. I could have done that on here, I guess. Now it looks like it's supposed to. Kenny, it's tough when we're still seesawing in temps. Did he? Oh, I was so happy to see y'all's picture. It's funny how we have in our minds, at least I do, an idea of what somebody looks like by their picture, by their voice, by their voices. And then when I see a picture of them, sometimes it's really different than what I imagined. Now, Kenny, I saw your picture on Facebook, and you look like I imagined you to look, which is a rare thing for me to guess what somebody looks like. And it's not a bad thing to not look like I envisioned. I mean, it's fine. It's just interesting. Like Emily, I had envisioned a way she looked, and then I saw her picture real quick. She showed it one day on her live stream, and then I thought, okay, I see what she looks like now. It's different than I imagined. And then when I went over to her Instagram and saw her over there, then I thought, oh wow, that's, you know what, who she looks like. I told her this last night. She looks like my niece. I saw her and I said, whoa, she looks like my niece. There, I fixed the picture. I think I might fix that up a little better. Well, you had short, slightly curly brown hair. I only looked real quick. I didn't. So did myself and Steve look. You looked a little closer to how I envisioned, and Steve actually looked nothing like I thought he would. And so that's funny. But now that I have y'all's faces in my mind, then I can yes, it's very funny. I can't even describe what I thought he looked like. I mean, you just have to jump on my head. All right, these little things up here, I'm kind of confused as to whether this is window and this is glass of some sort, or all of this is like a top pane. I really don't know what that is. I think I will just, well, some folks know what you look exactly like I saw you, because the first time I heard you, I saw you, so I didn't have an idea there. Yes, it does. Oh, you don't? Oh, so the picture, I might have seen another picture then. Oh, when you were younger. Okay. Well, I got my hair cut on Tuesday, and it's a lot shorter than it was. So I went from a medium length, it would hit my shoulders and kind of drape a little bit, to I cannot make a ponytail anymore. And I did it because I wanted it to be oh, Audrey, my favorite accent is Scottish. All of them, all the types of Scottish. So I hope you're not embarrassed, but I get giggly sometimes because I'm hearing Scottish and a Scottish accent. Two of my favorite preachers are Scottish, and so I like listening to them. The only picture I have of himself is his little thumb shot in chat. Okay. Maybe that's what I saw, but a little bit later than that. Yeah. Well, you can go on my Facebook and you can see me. I just posted a new picture. I don't take pictures of myself that much because I've gotten heavier since I started this one medication. I think I'm going to make this part of the light and this part will just be the glass. And I might use the lighter blue. Because I have to make some kind of decision. I can't just sit here and think. Because it takes me a while to think of things sometimes, what to do. Decision making is not my forte. Oh, yeah, I liked his accent too. Yeah, he was. Well, what would you say his accent was like? The ones I know are the Glaswegian and the Edinburgh accents. I guess there's an Aberdeen also accent. I don't know. All right, I colored that part. Yay, now I've got the doors. The doors. Not the group. Edinburgh, okay. And what would you say your accent is then? Or is yours more Glaswegian? Or different? Oh, what's that young actor's name? I don't know what to color these doors. I'm stalling. I guess I can make them blue also. Or I could make them brown. It's like I think I got too much blue on here. Mine is called as Doric. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. But I like it. I think I'm going to go back with brown on the doors. Maybe a light brown. This is terracotta. That is not light brown, is it? I need the light brown. That is yellow. I think chocolate's probably too dark. Woo! That is so different. I like this chocolate color. Sometimes I find a color and say, ooh, I like that, and I just add it to my picture out of nowhere. like some of this is too orange. Am I hearing mowing? Oh, that is the neighbors. Wow, that's amazing you can hear that. Absolutely amazing. Steve's dad mows our lawn. He used to be able to mow the front and the back in one go, but I should have used this for the shadows rather than the other one, but it's all right. But now he kind of spreads it out just because he's getting older. I mean, he's 84 and he still mows our yard. I mean, that's amazing. Oops, sorry. I was out of screen. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm going to put terracotta on top of this because that's what I want to do. I just want to get this picture done. Yeah. Now, my dad, he's younger than my husband's dad. He's 80. And he's more elderly than my father-in-law. Now I'm going to put this on here. Sorry, I keep covering. I think I'll make this door jamb. Yikes, it's not the door jamb, it's the door. I have a cream color. I don't think Grizaye has a cream color. Jasmine, I think, is about as cream as it gets. There's a light peach, but I don't think light peach is what I'm going for, so I think I'll just use white. I don't know what I'm doing. Something. I'm doing something. I told Steve that I hope he inherits his dad's constitution. I think that's what you call it. Because if I inherit my parents' constitution or health, I may need. Is that door open? That door's open. He comes over every day to. Is that another box under there? Well, that would explain. I'm not sure what that is. If that's part of. I think that's part of the bow, but I'm not entirely sure. It's part of the road. This is part of the box on top, I guess. Oh, was that part of... I guess there was a pink box there. So I will make it that color. All right. Hey, Thomas, thanks for coming in. All right, so we will... I'm trying to get my hand in a position where I don't shake so much, but it's going to cause me to have to move the book. Which I apologize. And I got the chocolate out. Sorry, I'm concentrating. How are you today, Thomas? I hope everyone had a good week. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's the way it is. I prefer better days. Who doesn't? But they do. Where's that? I forget where I put stuff down, which is kind of irritating. This is charcoal. Just putting a little bit of shadow. Little bit of shadow. Okay, and this up here. I'm not sure about that. Not sure. I might just make it put a little gray here. This is gray for 71. He put a little gray. And some weak Stella on it. So it kind of looks like glass. I don't know. All right, the blinds. I think I'm just gonna go with a simple lines. Sort of white. Looks more gray. It's supposed to be white. All right, and it's these little teeny pieces at the end that are kind of irritating. Like, all right, I got to color this tiny little thing and this tiny little thing. The candle, well, let's make it a little orangier. Because, you know, it's fire and everything. And the candle itself shall be I don't know, white, I guess. The stairs. This is a very odd portion. I'm going to make them gray. And then this is black. Yeah, kind of like that. Because I really don't know what stairs are supposed to be colored. I guess mine are gray and black. Like concrete. It's a really strange, awkward deal, so I'm gonna try to make it look like it's further back. Like the building is casting kind of a shadow on there. Speaking of shadows, I think So I noticed, I went over to Amazon Japan and I thought, well, maybe I'll make a big order and that way I can get the few books that I can't get anywhere else. The Wild Mouse Yuri. I love that. Oh, I forgot to show you something. All right, you know these little things that you use to sharpen, well, you can sharpen anything, but usually it's those little doodads. I mean, I've sharpened charcoal pencil, other stuff. I'm really not good at it. But you probably can't see it. What I did was I put this under here. Can you see it? You can use sandpaper. And I tried it without this thick plastic and it doesn't work that well. So this is what I had on hand. Otherwise I would have gone and found a actual sandpaper. I mean a different. And I put it under here. And then I took my dark, different colors. I took the gray and I just pressed really hard because I wanted it to look like little stones. And I think it did all right. Hey, Emily. Camera. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in and see if you can see that. You might not be able to see, but it's a little textured. It's the only textury thing that I had right next to me. But I think in the future, I'm going to try to do that, especially on some of the thinner paper. Put sandpaper behind it and kind of go over it like that. Do you remember, they're still around, but they were a thing when I was growing up. It was these little notebooks that had a raised, I'm going to zoom you back out. Sorry, I don't want to make you sick. They were these little notebooks that had kind of a raised picture on it. Hey, Steve. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. Hope you feel better soon. And then you can put a piece of paper on the top and then take the side of your pencil and rub it. You know, it's like making a rubbing off of a gravesite or something like that. Oh, yeah. Hello, Leslie Lady Hawk. Personally, I see no value in those shots. It just depends on your physical health, I guess, and age. But that is a whole nother story. Anyway, so that's what I was trying to do on this, was to make it look bumpy. I thought it was really cool. Oh yeah. I think they cause more problems than they're worth. And it's better just to be immune, get immunity or something. I need to blend that out. That's not looking right. Bottles! The bottles! Oh my goodness. I guess we can make this one grape juice. It's grape juice. I don't drink wine, so it's grape juice. And then, hey, Verity! Thanks for coming in. We didn't even have, my husband and I didn't have them at all. Absolutely refused to do it. For a lot of reasons. And I only got the flu shot once in my life. I won't get that anymore. I did get the, what's it called? The shingle shot, which I kind of wish I hadn't gotten, but I did. But that one's been around a while, so I didn't think a big deal of it. I think I'll make this white. And it's got a little bit of, what is another good, apple juice? A little bit of apple juice left. I know that's dorky, but I'm like wanting to be done. Okay. All right. I'm done with this. I didn't want the first two Steve made me. Oh. I'm so sorry. So the background. I'm thinking a little bit of this light blue will do fine. Well, I'm not sure I want to use blue on this part because this has got all yellow in it. So we might just say, well, there's a cloud right there. Strong. Oh no, I'm glad you're here, Shannon. You lurk away. Whatever you like. I'm just going to use this powder blue. I just feel like it needs something back there. Yeah, I'm not wearing the glove. I'm just putting my hand on it. Sometimes I do that. I can't be bothered. And when I get up to this part, I wish I could get rid of that yellow, but it was the glaze. Now I can usually get the Sakura what's the word? Stardust off of a page, but the glaze is a totally different thing. Totally different thing. Let Brian try to make me do something. Well, I'll tell you, I didn't want Steve to get the shot, and his doctor highly suggested he did, but he has to live with me. So, but he actually didn't want it either. But our doctor was just a little frustrated with me. But we haven't been sick. But I've certainly seen a lot of people that have had the shot that are sick. But let's talk about something else. That's a whole nother thing. Let's talk about this sky. I would love to do YouTube. It's hard to set up. Verity, you have a channel already on YouTube. So all you need to do is get 50 subscribers. And if anybody's not subscribed to her, please go subscribe to her. Verity is such a sweet friend, And hey, she lives in the UK. I think she lives, well, she may not want me to tell where she lives, but she lives in the UK. She's trying to get her channel going. And we can send a few people that direction. So she just needs 50 subscribers, and then she can have a live. And you can use your phone to do that. Hey Marcy, thanks for coming in. Not sure how far down I wanted the blue to go. I might I'm trying to get my channel going too, and we have one shorts video so far. Oh, okay. Hey Mona. Yes, Shannon, but I think everybody in here is already belongs to your channel. But in case people watch the video back and they don't know your channel, please put it in. That would be cool. Shannon does all kinds of things. She colors. She does cards. She supplements. What do you call those things? Cups. I don't have my Shanny cup in here. So I mean, she's done all kinds of crafty things. Oh. Well, I don't mind you putting your link in here at all. Are you? Okay. I usually have my live stream till 11:30. But I can always pop it in. Gosh. On my Facebook, on my computer, and then I could see it and hear it. I'm not trying to be too careful with the background. I'm just kind of impression. It's an impression of the sky. Okay, I'm done. No more tweaking. Mona says, you don't? Okay. Oh. Let me see. I'm not sure if I can do that. Thanks, Kelly. I just opened the most gorgeous red cardstock I think I've ever seen. Oh. Thanks, Zoe. Is it like Christmassy red or some other kind of red? Did I tell you I used this? It's called Orchid. Somebody asked about what color that was. Thank you. A deep red? Yes. Yes, deep red. I like deep red. Okay, since Shannon won't do it, I will promote her channel. Hey Leslie, I have a question for you. How often do you charge your electric racer? You know, this lasts a really long time on a charge. I think maybe I've gone a month or more and not have to charge it. I mean, I don't remember the last time I charged it, and it's still really loud. It's still really, well, it's loud. Thanks, Audrey. I think one of my goals today is going to be to put up all my pencils. And these. So I finally used them. I think I like it. I may try working on something that has bigger areas to work with. If that makes sense. That's weird. Oh. I also bought a book. I think I told y'all this. It was a pastel book. And it really, I got it and it's just the chalk pastels. I don't know if it would work well enough with the other kind, so I don't know. All right. Will it be November the next time I start? Oh, it will. I think, let's see, Saturday is the 28th, Sunday's the 29th, Monday's the 30th, Tuesday's the 31st. Oh, okay. So not quite yet, but I might actually start one of my, what do you call it? Whips. And let's see, what kind of whips do I have in this book? Also bought Rose. Thank you. I wanted to know how often you charge it. Do you also have another one? Or do you have one? I just have this one of that kind. I do have two others that are battery operated. This one, it's an AFMAT, which is a good brand, but this hurts my hand. I will take it on camping trips because I don't want to take my good one. This one is called Tool Stand. It is not, it's not very expensive, but whoops. Why did I do that? It's not very expensive, but it is battery operated. It doesn't hurt my hand quite as much. This one is my favorite. I actually had another one that lasted a year, and it finally gave up the ghost. I don't know why, but it didn't work, so I got another one. Thanks for coming in, Zoe. Have a nice dinner. You're welcome. I hope Mr. Steve feels better. Try zinc, vitamin C, and vitamin D. Those are really good for that the C. It's really good. You did. Okay, this is one I started. I was watching Elena, and so this, I don't know if I could finish this 2-page or not, but that's what the whip is in here. What other whips might there be? I know I've got some in the other one. Here's a few whips, but this looks very summery to me, so I'm not sure I'm inclined to do that one. There's my cat I just finished. I suppose I could have made him a different color. I don't know. You could just do anything with this page. It's really fun. I enjoy doing bricks. I like those a lot. And I like leaves. Here's one that was kind of a disaster. So, I don't know. I enjoyed that one. So I've got a couple of whips in there. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to show you. Since I don't have it out, it goes out of my brain. I thought I would do a little bit more in R.J. Hampson's book. And there was one I started in here. Ooh. I want to do the map. I love maps. Well, maybe I hadn't started one in that one. Let's see what else we got. Curious creatures. Sorry, I hope I'm not making y'all sick by flipping through pages. There's one I hadn't finished. Oh, there's a load of pictures in Worlds of Wonder, like this one. This side of that page. See you later, Verity. I'm going to try to catch your live stream. I'm not sure I will be able to. I had started on these ones. Anyway, I'm just kind of seeing what I got here. Daydreams. I'm not sure. Well, I did just do one out of here, so I think I'll not do one out of there this time. Worlds within worlds. Oh, there's the tennis shoe. There's the tennis shoe. So I probably ought to finish that one. This one, I think I'm just going to leave. I'm not sure I can salvage it. I could try, I guess. But I have another copy of this book. So I guess it technically wouldn't be a whip. I didn't finish this one. This one was a disaster. If it's a disaster, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to whip it up. Yeah, this was kind of, I may try to salvage that one. I think I might salvage that one too. This one, I don't know. This one was a disaster. We'll see about that one. I haven't worked in the Circle of Life in a while. Here's one. I think I might work on that. Because I love sunflowers. Well, where did it go? I just saw it. It goes by so fast. Yep. I'm not really crazy about mantless. But when it has a lot of variety on it, instead of all the same stuff, I think I tried to use watercolor pencil on that. Shannon, do you think Grizaye is coming out with a watercolor pencil? That would be... They said it was a different line. Maybe. Here's one I haven't finished. That's more springy, probably. Whoa. If they made a set of 72 watercolor pencils that went along with their... This one I tried a long time ago when I first got that book. I'm not inclined to finish that, nor that one. Yay! Awesome, Thomas. Thank you for subscribing to Shannon. And then I was working on... Boy, what is wrong with my throat today? Working on this. Since I have my Grizaye colors out already, I don't know. I probably ought to try something different on that one. And I have not worked in Rooms of Wonder in a long time. Don't know why. I think this one was the second copy, so I'll have to look for my other copy. I really thought I had started another one, an R.J. Hampton book. It had an astronaut on it, but maybe I'm thinking of a different book altogether. I haven't worked in Wild Winter in ages. Ooh, remember that? Oh. I think if I could add anything, I would probably go darker with in the shadows to really make those pop. Have y'all ever gone over a page that you finished like at the beginning of your coloring and you went through it and decided to kind of make it better? Here's one that was kind of a disaster. I could try to finish that one because I love foxes. This is one of the first ones I did. Didn't finish that. I need to actually put that book in a what do you call it? Brain not working, brain not working. Here's the Asian book. I think, oh, I thought I finished that one. Guess not. This one. So this is the opening page of Asian, and I was using pastel colors. I may try to finish that. And this one, I just got lost in all the different pieces. I don't mind small details, but this one just had so many different pieces in it. And I really wasn't liking how it was coming out. So that is a maybe. A maybe. Oh, yes, I had some oatmeal this morning. I used to drink it, used to eat it every morning for years. And then I stopped. And I started having some intestinal problems. I think I need to go back to eating oatmeal. So I did. This one might be too much from my brain. And I think I may keep that one for November. Here's one. This one would be fun to do like in a series or something. This is more of a Chinese New Year and the dumplings, but it might kind of be fun. So I've got one in there I might like. Oh, I think I know what I did with my... Ouch. Yes. So, what I did with this one, if you can see, these were extras that came off of books that I did this direction. So I just figured out how to use them here. And I wanted to fold it this way. I can't zoom my phone out because I can use both my hands this way. If I were to put it on this side, I couldn't really use my left very much. So that's what I did. Now that's not going to work for the writing, but it'll be okay for the other stuff. Oh, no! Some of it's this way, and some of it's this way. That's all right. I can work with that. It's still going to be fine. So just when I'm opening it like this, it's not going to work very well. But I like doing it this way because it's much easier for me. Now, this needs to be a goal. I started this page with Barbara Colors, so I need to go and watch the rest of her stuff. Definitely need to do that. Yes, oatmeal every day is good. This I also started with Barbara Colors. I'm not sure I can do both in 1 month, but I might. There's just a lot of options. But I'm actually excited about doing a whip month. I think that was a great idea. It's a great idea, Shannon. I just don't work on the whips too much. This one I started with Karen. So I like that pretty well. Probably doing it this way works better with something on one side of the page, but that's all right. It's all right. I've been wanting to do this page for ages, but I'm gonna try not to start anything new. Is that the only one? I think there was that one. I'm not really interested in finishing that. Do y'all remember this one? This is, Emily worked on that one. And this one, I really kind of like that. But you see they're floating in the air right here, right? So probably what I need to do is come back and I can't erase that because that's distress ink. But I could just draw and color a shelf looking thing back here so they don't look like they're floating. I have another idea. I don't know, it might be too crazy. Is to draw something that hooks them together. And it looks like they're just standing. Then I could do the brown shelf down here. I don't know. We'll play with it. So definitely want to work on that one. Got a lot of good ones in there. What all are y'all gonna do, or have you decided what you're gonna do for your whips? Sorry about that. We have a ring. Oh, here's one I hadn't finished in Universe. Yeah. Let me try to finish that one. I think I might have used Grizaye on that. Yeah, so I think that's the only whip I had out of there. You have a Forever Kirby whip? Yeah. Oh. Fragile World. I was gonna put doodads on this too. Doodads. Binding. But of course, I will bind this to the side instead because I can see now with ones that are double-sided, I just need to do on the side. All right, move this out of the way. Oh boy. That's another thing I can do today is count my whips. Because I know I've got far too many to finish. This one was the coloring with Elena Follow. And it was just a lot of the same color over and over again. And I just got so tired of working on those rocks. That might be a forever whip too. Ooh, I could finish this guy. I think I will. I think that would be a grand idea. I definitely need to go darker with that. Of course, I can't remember what I used on it. I think maybe it was just Prisma. I was going to try to do like a Grizaye month where I would use mostly Grizaye on whatever whips I had, because then I could use it in all different kinds of books. This one was just a practice page. I don't even want to do that. Oh, did I just knock that off? I think I did. No, it's up high. Okay. This one is a practice page. That one I did last Christmas. Okay, so I have at least one in Fragile World. These are some little sticky things. They're thin and you can reuse them over and over. The only tricky part is getting them apart. I apologize for the shaking. I think that's still just one. What else haven't I worked in a while? Just so many things. I probably have something in the autumn books. I think though the one just exception to the whips is going to be coloring in here. Actually, did I start that one? It's a cat one. Yeah, I can finish that one. That'll go right along with the fall. Now her new book, I haven't started anything in there, but I was really wanting to do that cat. Teresa Goodrich is the her I'm referring to. Sometimes I talk as if people know what I'm talking about. Like the other day, I was meeting my husband and father-in-law at the haircut place. It's a long story why we all three went there in our own cars. And I got there and my father-in-law was already in. I don't think I've one done in that one. Leslie, you have a lot of pretty pics I haven't seen before. You haven't? Should I do a video of all my finished pages? I actually was thinking of starting to do what I finished each month, but then I'm not coloring as much as I used to, so. But I could do all the pages I finished. It might be a two-parter. I don't know if I want to devote one whole stream to it. I don't think there's any in those. I don't want to do Christmas yet. I haven't worked in Teresa Goodrich books in a while. This was one of my favorites. I love that. I used, what did I use on that? I don't know what I used on that part. I made it very sparkly. Here's one that I have not finished, and I just lost the desire to finish it, but this one would be good too. I love that one. So the thing in the summer, and I can't even remember whose channel it was. No. It was on Teresa Goodrich Facebook group. And the challenge that month was to color a summer picture in Christmas colors. That was fun. Alright, so I don't think I have any whips in here. Let's see about Country Charm. You would? Okay. Well, awesome. This one's more wintry. I might just wait until... I mean, not that the winter isn't, but... I might do that then. The problem is videos. I don't like to edit. Oh, I was using gouache on this one, which, was it gouache? No, I think it was my tool art. Yeah, it was my tool art I was using on those. But it is kind of a summery picture, so I don't know. Oh, okay. And then cats. I don't know that did I start one? That's the only one I finished, I think. I thought I had started another one. I haven't even marked what pictures I want to do. So those I haven't. Did I show you this one? Oh, that one was a practice page. I just showed you that. Oh. Well, so I've got quite a few whips, just like everyone else. Whether I make this a Grizaye month or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that because then I could see how it goes in all different kinds of books. And I will try to work on a video. First of all, videos feel weird that I'm not talking to somebody. I feel like I'm pretending like a kid or something, but I guess that's okay. It just feels odd. Maybe when my sister comes over Saturday, I can have her sit next to me and I could talk to her about my finished pages. Or maybe my husband would volunteer for a few minutes. Maybe. So, did I freeze? No. All right. Well, thanks for coming in, everybody. Go check out Verity on her YouTube channel. It's just Verity Wilson. You're welcome, Mona. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all the people that lurk also. I like to lurk a lot myself. You're welcome, Noelle. Thanks for coming in. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day or night and your weekend. I'm not doing anything new or exciting this weekend, just doing some more culling. I feel like I've culled so much, but it's getting dirty again, you know, just because I'm moving things around. So I think I might do that. But I'm going to have lunch and play my addictive game for a couple of hours. Y'all have a great day. Oh, no problem, Nicole. No problem. You don't have to chat. I appreciate everybody that comes, and be sure to press the like button. Bye, y'all.